Hello everyone, this is Godzilla Wolf 1 and I am back with another video. We are going to be continuing our Skyrim Let's Play. Sorry about that. Once more, had to just check my mic and everything to make sure everything was working the way it's supposed to. Also, at some point in this video, I may be interrupted by a kitten that is now living in my closet. Her name is Riley, and she's currently staring at me. I can explain the kitten later. Anyway. Last time we finally traveled to Solstheim and are trying to find out this guy, what the deal is with this guy who sent assassins to try to kill us. And some really freaky stuff is going on. So, yeah. And apparently there's cults and stuff like that. And Solstheim is primarily composed of Red Guards, rather than Nords like Skyrim, which is an interesting concept. Just messaging this out. It's nice when DLC adds not just small areas like Dawnguard did, but entire huge areas. Like an entirely new area that's not in the same region as you were. Which is sadly something you don't see as much of anymore. Well, okay, for a while you didn't. Then the Pokemon Sword and Shield did stuff like the Isle of Armor and Crown Tundra, which added completely new regions you could go to, but it's something that I like when games do. Like, if you're gonna give me a DLC, give me DLC that lets me explore places, like, lets me see things I have not already seen. Like, as much as I love Spider-Man PS4's DLC, which is actually really good DLC. Like, Spider-Man PS4 has really good DLC, and I do not regret pre-ordering that. But it did not actually add any new... It might have added a couple, like, I think it added a couple new levels. But, like, there wasn't, like, some new place you could explore or anything, which... At least not that I remember. It's been a while since I've played the DLC. I just know I really liked it. Yeah, now, no, Now, my D&D party is not meeting this week, but I do have another D&D one-shot that some friends of mine are doing, so I will be leaving at 6 like normal. But I won't have a story for you from that this week. Okay, so let's look at books. Let me see... What did I do? I think I made a mistake. I'm being sucked into another dimension again. Okay. So apparently reading that book sucks you back into the Lovecraftian realm of a Daedric Prince. Okay, that was a mistake. So basically, if I ever want to go back to the Lovecraftian realm of the Daedric Prince of Knowledge, all I have to do is read that book. Okay. I'm not sure how useful of a thing that is, but I suppose if I'm cornered, I could read that and teleport there, heal up, and come back. Okay. Oh, and got an upgrade in my sync skill. Okay, this is really long. Let's see. Oh yeah, Physicality of Werewolves, that really disturbing book where someone dissected a werewolf while they were still alive. Like, okay, I get it, they're monsters, but... One, I'm a werewolf. Okay, see, I don't like how long these are. Okay. Okay, this looks more readable. Son of Porter, summoned to the court of Vendalt, son of Valemore, ring of Vel, a mighty caster of magic, I charge thee to go to Elendar, for its hoary warriors do threaten the land, and bring forth their cousin demons to terrify my people. Boromir, son of Beauregard, heard the words of Vindoc, even snow, by ice staff surely I would help thee, but I have already quest to drink 12 frogons of mead in 1 hour, and then to bed with wrenches twice each. So I must decline with grace decline. The ring he did not smile at. The king did not smile at Boromir and his jolly spirit. By thine honor thou behest my cause, for must thou take a sword of thy companion Darfang, who took the quest and failed. Boromir laughed. Now I know thou jest. My boonmate Darfang would not fail. There is no finer bladesman. If thou charged him, he wouldst not fail. I did not say he wouldst now fall. I did not say he fell. He joined the dark rings of Alfindar, and by doing so dishonored himself and thee, his friend. Do not believe his words, and yet he knew ever snow didst not lie. So for 20 days and 3 roadeth he to the land of night, the kingdom of fear, where the peasants ever carried candles, knowing what evil awaiteth them should they stray beyond the glow. The sovereignty of the dark rings, Elendar, there, torch in hand, didst Boromir doth through the haunted countryside and the frightened villages, and through the black gates of the blacker castle Elendar, the 3 dark rings didst sneer at the sight of mighty Boromir, and summoned they their champion, Darfang the Blade, my boon companion. Boromir called in the hall of night, I dare not trust my eyes, for then I wouldst believe that thou hast joined with evil, and turned thy way from honor and the brotherhood. Boromir, Darfang the Blade, didst crieth, if thou do not go now, one of us must die, for I hate thee. Ruin was battle ready, and in the echoing halls of night the blade of Darfang and the staff of Boromir did strike again and again, and yet again. Mighty warriors and mages both, the boon companions now foes, shook Mundus with their war. They might have fought for a year if there was sun in Elendar to mark the time, and neither Boromir or Darfang may have won, but Boromir saweth through the dark the tears in the eyes of his friend, and then so with the shadow of Darfang wert not his own, and so with ice staff he did strike, not Darfang, but his shadow, which cried, Hold, mortal man. The shadow becometh the hag, bent and twisted in her cloak and hood. From her faceless shadow she hissed, Mortal man, called Boromir, the soul of thy boon companion is my plaything, but I will take thine in trade, for though ye both have strong arms, thou hast the more clever mind, which my sons the dark rings need for a champion of Alfindar. Boromir the brave didst not take a breath or pause. He boldly said, Shadow hag, release Darfang, and thou mayest use me as thou will. The hag didst laugh and freed Darfang. I save thine honor, this thou hast done, but now thou must without honor, mortal man, as the champion of the dark rings, my heirs of grey may be, thou must help them divide Elendar, and love me, thy shadow hag, and thy mistress, for his loss of honor and his dear friend's sacrifice. Noble Darfang prepared to take his dagger and plunge it in his good heart, but Boromir stayed his brother's hand and whispered, No, boon companion, wait for me at the village hall. And then Darfang the blade leave the did Darfang the blade leave the castle while Boromir took the withered claw of the hag and pressed it to his lips. Shadowy hag, to thee I pledge to only honor thy black words, to turn my back on truth, and to aid thy dark rings and vision, to divide their inheritance fairly. I love thee, beautiful. Then to the chamber in the heart of the night, Boromir and the hag did retire. Oh dear. Rest there, he there, her wrinkled lips and her wrinkled for 10 days and nights, thee did, and his ice staff battled thus. Okay! That went, well, stereotypical D&D bard territory. Then sweet wrath blew honeyed winds over the hills and forests of guns of Elendor, and the caress of warm, bloody Dibella coaxed the bosoms to wanton display, so that Elendor became a garden of all the senses. The frightened servants of the dark rings awoke to find there was naught to fear, and through the once dark streets and villages came cries of celebration. In the banquet hall of the village, Boromir and his companion Darfang embraced and drank mead. The shadowy hag, too, was smiling, still in her soiled bed, until the morning sun touched her naked face, and she awake and saw all, and all saw her, and she cried out, "Mortal man!" Night fell fast upon the land, flew into the banquet hall, casting blackest darkness in her wake, but all the celebrants still could see her anger in her monstrous face, and they shook with fear. The hag had said the kingdom was to be divided among her heirs, but Elendor had been kept whole. While the children divided, drawn and quartered, Boromir was mighty amused. Be swallowed his laughter in his mead, for none should laugh outright at the Daedra Lord Nocturnal. Without her grey cowl of shadowed night, her hideous face forced the moons to hide themselves. Boromir the mighty did not quell. "Whereth be thine hood, shadowy hag? Mortal man hast taken it from me unaware. When I woke, my face unmasked, my kingdom cast into light, and my dark ring heirs in pieces cast, and here my champion smiles, that in truth I kept thy promise truly, to never keep thy promise true." Boromir, son of Borgar, bowed to the hag, his queen, "And evermore, till thou release me, I will serve thee so. A clever mind in a champion is much overvalued trait." The hag released Boromir's soul, and he released her hood, and so in the light of darkest dark she left Al for evermore, and after drinking 12 flags of mead and betting 4 winches twice each, did Darfang return to Eversnow with Boromir, son of Borgar. So basically he pulled a stereotypical D&D bard. That's what he did. Okay, anyway. Let's see. See, I got a couple side quests. Let's see if this one... Alright, I keep forgetting I have a zombie dog. That is a thing I keep forgetting is a thing that exists. Also, the kitten in the closet is asleep. Long story short, our outside cat found a kitten somewhere, and she carried it to our house and hid it in our cellar. So for several weeks we just had a kitten in our cellar and did not know it was there. We thought, the brief glimpses we saw of it because of her colors, we thought she was a possum. Then we found out there was a kitten in our... When we found her, learned there was a kitten in our closet, in our cellar, and we took care of her for a while, and now she's in our house, and we have her in my room, and she's currently in my closet staring at me. Huh? Oh, come on, really? Okay. Come on, pause for a second so I can do this. Okay, now he's gonna land, and then we hit him really, really hard. Oh, he had a name. Oh, no, he didn't actually. Okay.
Serve House Redrin or serve no one?
Okay, I kind of serve the deity that provided me with a dragon soul. That's kind of my thing. Oh, and the histories, because the histories, because I'm an Argonian, and that's kind of what we do. Let's look at this jewelry. Okay, let's see here. Okay, let me see. What do I actually need to make... I know I need to have... I need to have ebony smithing, which might be worth it. Depends on what I'm doing next time I level up.
You got a good thing going here now that you've reopened the mines. Don't let it go to waste. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
I always like it when you do things... Oh yeah, the Blood Skull Blade, which I might actually keep around because that thing is actually really useful, even if I... Oh, I'm gonna have to see if I can refine that thing, actually. Let me see...
Bring your weapons and armor to me. I'll fix it up right.
Alright, I need to actually see what you're actually selling.
Glover Mallory's the name. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
Ooh, he sells that stuff. That's actually good. Ooh, that's actually kind of... that might be good to have on me. Thing is, without ebony smithing, I cannot improve them. But they only weigh 2 pounds, and they could act. I think I don't have the.
Bring your weapons and armor to me. I'll fix it up right.
I don't know what you did in those mines, but it put a smile on Creature's face. I've never seen something.
Okay, so I can actually upgrade that to exquisite. But it will never actually. I cannot upgrade it high enough for my. For it to actually be worth my use, unfortunately. Could upgrade this glass bow, but I don't really need it. Oh wait, I can put these on. Okay, that'll increase it to 31, but it just seems like inherently it's not going to be as good. However, I can make this legendary, which honestly does not feel like it's worth the malachite, so... Yeah, I can definitely eventually get them up to the same point that if I get the ebony smithing perk, I probably can. Yeah, I cannot get the chitin armor up that high though, so I'm just gonna sell the chitin armor.
You got a good thing going here. Take a look.
Okay, you can have that and that. And keep that because it only weighs 2 pounds. Where's that glass bow I do not need?
Bring your weapons and armor to me. I'll fix it up right.
Okay, so...
Is the name. If you're looking for a smith, you find one of the best.
You've brought so much hope to our people. We are forever in your debt.
Okay, I have to smile at that. I'm very happy that I did a good thing for these people. Okay, so looks like I can't track that down. Let me see. Looks like this is what we'll have to do. To continue the storyline.
Always a pleasure to watch.
Now that's Raven Rock Mine. That's my zombie dog. Which, by the way, one thing I had to remember is I can actually use the zombie dog as a carrying animal. Like, he can carry weight, so that's good. I might work on getting the ebony smithing perk because that stuff can be better than what I'm wearing. Or I might just work on some... Wait, do I have enough stuff to make the glass? Ah, never mind. We'll deal with it later. But yeah, I like that this is a different location because, like, again, I like DLC that adds content, but I really like DLC that adds content that is in no way in the base game at all. Like, areas you would not really know exist. Oh, did I? Hello, sir.
Just leave me be.
With me? What's the matter with you?
Sorry, I've just had a lot of pork-faced cowards coming by to mock my efforts. It probably can't hurt to tell you. You look mostly honest.
The name's Rollis. Rollis Sedaris, out of Moorhold.
I've got a financier waiting for me back on the mainland.
Sent me here in the interests of obtaining some rare antiquities. The relics of Arsenal.
But this whole thing became a disaster right quick, let me tell you. You come out of the northern ashlands, you don't expect things to go easy, you know. But this was something outside my particular expertise. When I first got to Kolbjorn, you couldn't even see it. Buried in the ash, like most other things on this blasted island. Dug out a pile of stuff taller than me just to find the barrow. Who knows how much to reach the door. Excavating isn't exactly my specialty.
Hi, Andre Shorter.
Because the ash storms fill it in faster than you can dig. You think I've got that kind of money? No. I only get paid on delivery. Can't afford to go out of pocket for 1,000 centimes on this.
Oh, only
Takes
1,000?
money to make money, all that rot. There's a lot of it at the other end. But I can't get there without a little kick to start it off.
Oh, only $1,000 bucks, dude? Okay.
You ever hear of Azador? He was the first great Nord enchanter, maybe even the first human to master elven methods. His best work was buried with him, though. A set that my
hang
patron
on.
calls the relics are supposed to be down in his tomb.
Now, they're old, and they're powerful. A combination like that makes them pretty valuable to certain people.
And I happen to know certain people.
Okay, yeah.
What? Are you serious? Well, I think I could make that work. We can sort out the details.
Hey,
of
Holy
our
Cross.
arrangement later.
But for now, I'll manage the dig if you can manage the coin.
Yeah, sure,
Do you
dude.
have the gold?
Oh, I have a lot.
It's all here. Well then, looks like I have a good bit of work to start on.
I'll head back to Raven Rock and round up some diggers. Once we've got something worth looking at,
I'll send word to you.
pleasure doing business with you, partner.
I'll see you soon.
Oh, Bo, okay. Oh yeah, I remember that. Okay, so that...
Sky like a dragon. The book in my dream showed me. They said it couldn't be done. They said it, but they were wrong. They said it couldn't be done. They said it, but they were wrong. We're here. I'm flying.
They said it was impossible, they said it, and they said it, they, not me. I knew, the book knew, I know, it knows all, I know all I need to know to fly, they laughed. Others were afraid, don't even try, they said it was impossible, they, not me. The book is filled with knowledge, the book fills me with knowledge, with hidden knowledge, my knowledge. I must hide the knowledge, hide it away deep inside. I will eat the book, a page at a time, slowly. Slowly I'll become one with the knowledge contained in the pages, in its pages, in me. The knowledge of flight, they said it was impossible, huh? These are cheap. You saw that, right? I mean, if there is a spell to let you fly, well, that'd be fine. Okay, so something came up. It's nothing too important. I mean, it's not an emergency or anything. It's just things got Hearthstone deposit. What's this? The D&D one-shot that I'm going to be part of got moved up a half hour, so I'm going to be leaving a half hour early. Sorry about that. Oh yeah, Bobobo is just a riot. So sorry about that. I'll have to leave a half hour early, but that's fine. Okay, so let's see here. What is Hearthstone? I've never heard of this. Hearthstone. What does this do? Okay. Apparently you can use them to enchant staffs. Okay, that is cool. Okay, so there are uses for them, but it's not like an armor piece or something. Yeah, Hotel Transylvania, I like those. Those are definitely some of... I cannot remember the guy's name. The guy who plays Dracula. He gets a bad rap a lot of times, but it's only really when he's not when he's not in something he feels the need to put effort into. Like, that's clearly movies he's invested... Adam Sandler, yes. How do I get in here? Can I get in here? I don't think I can get in here. Adam Sandler, he gets a bad rap, and not entirely undeserved, because, let's face it, when he puts his effort into his movies... Okay, when he puts effort into things, he can be really good. It's getting him to actually put the effort into things that can be a problem. When he puts effort into his work, he puts in a really good performance. The issue is sometimes he, you can tell he's not really trying that much. What are you? Oh, you're... Bandits. Okay, come on now. What the? Okay, you just launch yourself to the sky and pile drive yourself. Stormfang. Nah. I mean, it's a named weapon, and I normally collect named weapons. What is this? Highbone Wolf. Oh wait, I can just grab it and give it to you. I'll also give you the... I will eat that. Where did his corpse go? Okay, I will take Stormfang, and then... Doggy, where are you? Okay. I don't know how much he can carry. I don't... He does not have a maximum carry weight, actually. That is very helpful, actually. Well, kill a bunch of bandits, you take their stuff. Already have one of those on me. Let me see. What else you guys got? More Heartstone. These can be useful, so and they're relatively light. Hang on. Okay, from what I've read, several of Adam Sandler's films feature comedians he hangs out with. Yeah, like, he gets a bad rap sometimes, but part of that is just because, well, when you can tell when and when he isn't invested in a movie. Like the Hotel Transylvania movies, he clearly cares about playing Dracula and does a pretty decent job of it. And what have we here? What is this? Might be a random... It goes into a dwarven ruin. Okay, we'll remember this is on the map and might go in it later. Like, that is one thing we haven't really done, is just explore random ruins. Okay, I know that's not the way I'm probably supposed to get up here. I know I'm supposed to be going to the temple of Malik to basically start the main quest line. I do kind of want to go look at the volcano and see what's going on over there. Should we go see the volcano? And that is just a frost dragon. Okay. I guess he just got revived. Okay, well... Or he just was hanging around in his nest. Yeah, you're messing with the Dovahkiin, dude. You might want to just leave. Yeah, I kind of want to look at the volcano. Like, I know that's not where I'm... And this could be a problem. I mean, okay, there's a very simple solution to this. Become ethereal. Yeah, I know we're not supposed to go to the volcano, but I really want to see the volcano and see if there's anything cool over there. I mean, it's a volcano. Okay, sorry about that. Let's see. I'm not sure what this heartstone will be. I mean, I can use it to make staves. I don't use the staves that much. I really probably should. But... let's see. What... Okay, that's a dungeon of some sort. Okay, we fell down here. We're going to go look at the volcano. That's another one of those spire things, and these are giant mushrooms. Hopefully we do not run into mushroom zombies.
Here enshrined that they have forgotten. Here do we toil.
Okay, so another one of those things that is hypnotizing people into doing it. Into digging it up.
I don't think you belong. Does Master Neloth know about you? Heartstones are only found on Solstheim, as far as I know. Master Neloth believes they may be fragments from inside Red Mountain that were flung here during the huge eruption 200 years ago.
Okay, good information on those.
Yes, I'm trying to summon an Ash Guardian. Just having trouble deciphering Master Neloth's handwriting. I don't mean to be rude, but I need to concentrate. Why won't this summoning work? If you must know, I'm trying to get this Ash Guardian spell to work. Now let me concentrate. Besides, shouldn't you be worrying about the damage to the tower?
Master Neloth has tasked Alenia with repairing the tower. Why are you doing this in the lab, where it would be safer for all of us?
The lab is too small. Also, I need the Ashy Sword. Master Neloth knows what I'm doing. No need to bother him about it, though. He's quite busy at the moment.
It's on your head if something goes wrong. Just let me get back inside
Ash
first.
Guardian. Maybe the book has something.
We don't get many visitors. Is there something you need? Tell Mithrin. It's the home of
How come we
Master
never
Neloth.
see any sphinxes in the Elder
You
Scrolls?
may have
Probably
heard
because we've not had an
He's a famous
Egyptian-themed
Telvanni
area
wizard.
yet.
Or I think that's right.
In Morrowind, the Telvanni grow buildings from special fungus spores.
Oh, that's
Master
actually
Neloth
kind of
grew one
cool.
here to be his home. Don't ask me how. No, Talvis is his apprentice. I'm his steward. I manage the day-to-day affairs of Tel Mithrin.
Rotated that.
Now, if you'll excuse me.
One day I will inherit his power. It will all be mine. Mark my word. This is Master Neloth's tower. He's a Telvanni wizard. You've never heard of the great houses of
No, I don't live in... Dude, I'm an Argonian. I would not be very welcome
one of
in...
the ruling houses of Morrowind. Master Neloth is one of the oldest and most respected members of House Telvanni. Not so much with as for. I am Master Neloth's apprentice. He's teaching me the art of sorcery. Well, he is a very great wizard. It's a great honor for him to have taken me as his apprentice. To be honest, it's horrible. He's very unpleasant and hardly teaches me anything. Sometimes he uses me in his experiments. Even so, I pick up a lot from just watching him. All right, then.
Well, an apothecary. That's always a useful...
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions. I don't care if he's a master wizard. He can't treat me like this. That fetcher told me to fix his house. If I don't, he'll find a new mycologist who will. Decades of loyal service, and he'd just throw me out like yesterday's breakfast. 3 taproots soaked in the headwaters of the Harstrad River. I'm an old woman. I can't possibly make that trip. It's way too dangerous. If you get some taproots, I'll pay you to dip them in the headwaters and bring them to me. It's special to the Spriggans. They seem to like to gather there. Something about the waters attracts them. There are bound to be some there, so be careful. Where do you think? You have to cut it out of a Spriggan, although sometimes you can buy them from alchemists. I am his mycologist. He may have grown Tel Mithrin by himself, but I nurture it. Mushrooms and fungi are my life's work. When I saw Tel Mithrin, I knew I had to be here. I've learned so much since then. Me? No. That's Master Neloth's doing. I wasn't even born then. It's Telvanni magic at its best. He brought the cuttings with him from Morrowind, and used sorcery to grow them. Yes, that was a lifetime ago. I was just a young girl when Red Mountain erupted. Master Neloth was already old. My mother put me on a boat to Skyrim. The last time I ever saw her, she was standing on the dock as my ship sailed away. I probably have some potions around here that might interest you.
Okay, let's see. Do you have any potions that I might want? Well, I'll take that blacksmith's drought because that actually really comes in handy. Let me see. You know, sometimes these things are very weird where they'll end up actually having the exact thing that they're asking you to get. Not the case here, but...
Mafana cloak. Another wanderer. I suppose you'll be wanting potions, just like the others.
I hope you're not expecting a meal. I've barely got enough for them that live here. Yes, Sarah? There's something you need?
Okay, I thought that I could talk to you. Okay. But yeah, sorry I'll have to leave early. It's just one of those things where, you know, I didn't have control over it. Okay, don't want to go in there. Multiverse game? I'm not... Oh, you mean that fighting game. I've never actually been played it. It looks cool. But I've not actually gotten a chance to do anything with it. Float up.
You again? Didn't I see you in Raven Rock? This is a Telvanni tower. It's my citadel, grown from the spores of the giant fungus trees found in Morrowind. Back in the homeland, there are other Telvanni wizards that have them as well.
Yeah, we heard that already.
Of course you have. Everyone has heard of the Master Wizards of Morrowind. We are one of the great houses that rule Morrowind. Winterhold, that small college that is falling into the sea of ghosts? You're the one that recovered the staff of Magnus. Impressive. Talvis should finish
I like
his
that.
apprenticeship in a couple of decades. Come see me then. I think I could teach you a trick or two.
Okay, don't see anything else in here except for, you know... It's a cool looking tower. What have you done?
Is it done? Is the Ash Guardian gone? Please, you have to help me. Master Neloth is gone.
Okay, I'll deal with this thing. Okay, so...
Spriggans.
He's probably actually going to bed, so probably would be best to just... I do like that there's different, you know, a little bit of a special dialogue for being the Archmage of Winterhold, because that's a cool little detail. Like, I guess, you know, all you can do is ask him about how knowledgeable he is in magic and stuff. But if you are the Archmage, you can be like, hey, you know, maybe we can trade secrets and stuff. And then you realize, then he says, hey, you're the one that got that staff back. Okay, that's actually impressive. Apparently there's also... And there's special dialogue for quite a few characters. If you've succeeded in different benchmarks before you've met them. Which, I always appreciate that.
Have you destroyed the Ash Guardian yet? Master Neloth will kill me, or worse, if he finds out. What a relief. Master Neloth surely would have punished me had he found out. I can't pay you, but I could teach you the Ash Guardian spell. Although, maybe that doesn't sound like a good idea to you after this. I do have a staff I could give you instead, if you think the Ash Guardian spell is too risky. That's definitely safer. I'm not sure I'll risk summoning an Ash Guardian again myself. Too easy to forget about the Heartstone.
Staff of Calm.
No, it turns out that the spell requires a Heartstone to cast properly. I didn't have one with me when I cast it. If you cast the spell without a Heartstone, it attacks anything in sight. I'd better get going.
I hope Alenia has something for Hades.
Okay, so we got a Staff of Calm, which I'm probably not going to really use. Well, I mean, it probably has its uses. Onward, my undead. It doesn't. I don't know if you count as yeah, you're undead. Your soul from the soul charn. I'm summoning to help me out. So, speaking of which, let's help this old woman out. Yeah, I get sidetracked by side quests. But that's part of the fun of an open world game, where you can just be like, okay, that person needs help, I'll help them. And that is a bear, which I don't really need to deal with. Oh, wait, okay, I don't know where the river is. Let's see. A river should... You'd think a river would show up on the map. That would be a river. Okay, that looks like a river.
Sure, I heard something. From that look on your face, I'm guessing you've never seen a Silt Strider before. This is Dusty. I personally trained her from a lava. Feels like a lifetime ago now. She hasn't been in traveling condition for quite a while now. I've tried to let her go off on her own, but she insists on staying here. We get by trading odds and ends with the locals. I've decided to stay here and make sure she passes in peace. It's the least I can do for her. Every once in a while, a local makes it out here, although they usually just want to catch a glimpse of Dusty. Silt Striders are pretty rare now. What would you like to know? The blast from the volcano wiped most of them out. Found Dusty here in a small cave on Vardenfell. Silt Strider cocoons are pretty tough. Mostly for transporting goods and people. They were pretty commonplace in Morrowind, but that was ages ago. A Silt Strider carapace is so strong it can withstand the harshest of weather. Even the legendary sandstorms of Vardenfell's Morag Armor region were said to barely make a dent in them. Of course, that's all ash now. All right, then.
Okay, so they're called Nyx. Oh, that's the Silt Strider. Okay, well, I don't want a Nyx Hound. Okay, here's what... Well, that's a bad thing to get at this moment. What was it fighting over here? Yes, those are silt striders. I'm not gonna... Of course I'm not gonna hurt them. They're an endangered species. What are you? Oh, Lurker Sentinel. And that is just a half-naked man.
I know things, hidden things, things you aren't supposed to know. No, that's what I'm trying to say. The secrets, they're in there deep. You can't get them out. They're in my head. The secret kind. Black book. It shoved them in there with black, slick fingers. My fingers are too short. I can't get them out. Oh no, I didn't find it. It found me. Here, I'll show you. See? Right there. But don't go there. You don't want these things in your head. You don't. You don't. God damn you.
Dude, just calm down. You literally can't hurt me. I'm literally healing faster than you can harm me. So just calm down, dude. I wonder if eventually he will just wear himself out. I mean, good thing is this actually is a very good way to raise my light armor. You just can't. You're not going to be. You're not going to get anywhere. You're literally just going to hurt your fists. So just. I'm not going to kill him because there's no point in killing him. I mean, it might be a mercy kill, maybe. I don't know. Let me see. I'm curious, actually. Let's go over to light armor and see if the... I did not realize my light armor was that high. Okay, let's see how... if he keeps hitting me, if it will actually level up. Look, dude, you're not getting anywhere. You're literally not getting anywhere. You're never going to actually hurt me. Okay, let's see. I don't think it's actually raising it really enough to matter. Dude, you're never going to actually do any damage to me. Oh, actually it is that. I don't know if I should hurt. should actually kill him or not. Because it might be considered a mercy kill, given he's kind of got all this stuff in his head that should not be there. Okay, I feel like there's probably a standing here I realize meme. I mean, you're pushing me back, but you're not actually... Okay. Actually, I might actually be able to get a level up from this guy. Just by standing here. But yeah, I'm debating whether or not killing him would be a mercy kill or not. Because he is driven insane by the secrets, but... Like, he's a red... I don't know what red guard... I think he's a red guard. Or he might be a Nord. I think he's a Nord. So dying in battle for Nords is a good thing, because they go to their Valhalla thing. So I'm debating whether or not to kill him or just say I knocked him out. And yes, I'm legit just waiting to see if I can get... Yeah, I can legit get a light armor power up. I mean, level up from this. But yeah, I'm debating whether or not killing him is a good idea. Like, I don't want to be do anything morally bankrupt. Hang on 1 minute. I'll be right back in a second. Okay, I apologize about that. Assuming that this thing is back on as it's supposed to be. Give me a second to test that. Okay, yeah, it is. So yeah, I had to go deal with our... And yeah, he just stopped attacking me eventually. Okay, so I'm just going to leave. I guess he got tired of punching me. Did I get a level up while I was off? Yeah, I got a level up. For both. Okay, so... We need magic. Hang on. Okay, sorry about that. So we got a level up. Where's smithing? Now we could go along this route to get to ebony smithing. if we have all the different types of smithing, we can smith more stuff, which is a good thing. Or we could go over to... Could use them on that, which might be a good idea. Or we could continue, like... We could max out our light armor, that might actually be a good idea. Matching set. That actually is a good end result. Okay, so let's do that to max that out, but keep one. So yeah, we're just... That guy got... I guess the guy just... Oh, no, you're still here. Okay, I'm...
Die, damn you! Victory is yours. I submit.
Okay. There. Anyway, we're going along here to see if we can find anything. Where's Fangire? Which, for those that do not know, was a reference to Kamen Rider... Okay, so if I go along here, I'll find some Spriggans that are on fire. And probably run into some other stuff. Yeah, sorry about that. My mom came in to check on the cat. She's a cat. The kitten's doing fine. She's just hiding in the closet because she does not understand she is safe yet. Okay, there's a Spriggan. Also, no, you're an ash spawn. Okay. Okay, now I'm debating whether or not to get the Dwarven smithing because one, okay, there's a ship that sank. Fortunately, I am a Argonian, which means this is one of the few times my racial ability to swim is actually a useful feature. I mean, a useful feature for stuff other than escaping. Let's see. Hey, buddy. Hey, Rex. Okay, so there's only one pearl there. Doesn't look like there's anything else in the ship. Okay, this has to be the river that she was talking about. Ah, you're what I was looking for. Okay. So, fun fact, not all rivers actually lead to the ocean. Like, a lot of people think they do, but they actually don't.
Time to die.
Oh, hello.
I'm warning you. Back off.
You're bandits. You weren't expecting me. Because clearly if you were, you would not... Clearly if you were expecting me, you would not have picked a fight with me. Then again, I don't think anyone here knows what a Dragonborn is. Like, I'm assuming most people in Solstheim actually have never heard of the Dragonborn, because a lot of them are not Nords, or from Skyrim. I do wonder how this is affected if you're a Dark Elf. Okay. I mean, that is something to consider, as a lot of these people don't really know what the Dragonborn is, or why picking a fight with the Dragonborn is a really bad idea. Ooh, scimitars. I know scimitars can be difficult to find. You know, there is something to have, I think it is something to brag about that I'm using this, well, not necessarily brag about, but kind of a cool statement that I'm using the sword of one of Dagon's Dagon's generals after I killed him and took it. Okay, I think I'm stuck. Wait, was that a skeleton? Okay, there was a skeleton. So apparently these bandits made their home in this wrecked ship. Kind of an interesting... Okay. But yeah, I think that's kind of a cool little concept when you think about it, that the sword I'm using, I literally took from one of Dagon's generals. Or Dagon. Okay, I'll take your arrows. Okay, so we're going to keep moving along this. Because we can find Spriggans along here. Come on, move away from him.
Thanks. I wasn't sure I'd make it off this farm alive. I wish I could have said the same for my man here. Some of the Redoran Guard have taken to calling them Ashspawn. Me, I don't care what they're called. All I know is they're a danger to Raven Rock and they need to be stopped. I was going to search for clues that might lead me to wherever they're coming from. I know it isn't the best place to start, but we know they've been coming from this direction. Good. I can use all the help I can get. Besides, I don't feel comfortable leaving Raven Rock behind, and I'd hate to lose any more Redoran Guard. We were searching the farm when the Ashspawn ambushed us. Have a look around and see if you can turn up anything useful. No one knows, really. Superstitious folks say they're the risen forms of those that died long ago, but I'm not so certain. They started attacking the bulwark a few weeks ago. My men were able to kill them, but they keep coming back. We've had 2 other assaults on the bulwark, at different spots on the wall. I know it sounds crazy, but it's almost like they're becoming more organized and probing it for weaknesses. Exactly. Something has to be directing them against us, and we need to find out who or what it is. I might know someone, or maybe not. I can't remember. I can't. I just can't be sure. I think maybe he had something to do with a temple. A temple here on the island. Does that help? I don't. All I know is that the Ashspawn are coming from this direction, so this is as good a place to start as anywhere else. Good thing the farm's been abandoned for a long time. I'd hate to see what they would do to an unarmed farmer and his family. Not sure. I was told it was an old Imperial farm that was wiped out by the eruption of the Red Mountain. Not certain who lived there. It was already a pile of rubble when I arrived in Raven Rock. I've had to muster some more men to protect the mine, but I don't really have a problem with that. Second Councillor Arano is concerned that once word reaches the Reavers that the mine has reopened, they might think about paying us a visit. I say let them try. My men are ready for them. Report back to me if you discover anything unusual.
Well, let's take a look around here really quick. We got like 5 minutes before I gotta go because, well, you can't really help it when other people's schedules change because sometimes it happens and you just gotta be like, well, I don't want to wreck the whole group that we've got together. And it's a small group this time because, like I said, it's a one-shot that the people that did the main party are gonna do while while our DM is away for the week. Oh, we actually found something. Okay, that's that thing. I really need to get rid of all these notes, because okay, Raven Rock Stronghold. My calls for the unconditional surrender of your forces and immediate cessation of all hostility has been ignored numerous times. Therefore, I have no choice but to assume your purpose on Solstheim is hostile and to treat Raven Rock Stronghold as an enemy of the Empire. I warn you, any attempt to breach breach Fort Frostmoth will be met with an equal level of aggression. Using my power to wipe you and your forces off the face of Tamriel, there will be no former communication between us. General Fox Karras, Garrison Commander, Fort Frostmoth. Okay, we will pick up that where we left off next week. That will be a cliffhanger. See you guys next time. Bye! Like, comment, subscribe. I still don't have a catchphrase.